guys. Oh, my motorcycle hates me. It just fell over. Motorcycle down. That's what happens when you try to go live on a mountain. Things go wrong. Still good. You're fine. It's fine. See, that's the problem. I've got a little rock there holding it up. Apparently the rocks aren't good kickstand holders. Oh good, nobody's live yet. Nobody saw that, but they will after I upload this. Wow, okay. It's mushy. It's mushy up here. Now 2 people are seeing me struggle with my motorcycle. Anyways, I'll point the camera this way while I park my bike properly. Ah! Oh my goodness. I've never struggled so hard to park a bike. Ah! There's 5 people watching me now. What's up? Casey York. All right, I think it's gonna stay. My bike is currently trying to fall over, so I'm trying to. All right. Whew. Okay. Now I'm officially live. I was live, but now my bike isn't tipping over. I had it kind of. I tried to go live and then my bike tipped over and I was trying to fix it. So yeah, bike's looking good now. Sexy husky. It's pretty burned up here. Right now I'm in Cascade, Idaho. This is beautiful country up here. But I went up this trail here and it turned into snow, and I'll show you guys. So pretty chocolate cake soil coming up to this snowdrift. And then the snowdrift is pretty compacted snow, so I was able to make it pretty good. Started going up here and then ran into a snow cliff. I don't know how far down it is, but I mean, it looks to me like that wouldn't feel very good. This is straight down right here. Nice. Yeah, man, you should have stopped by and said hi. I was up there in Idaho City racing on the second day. That was actually a pretty fun race. Considering, all things considered, I mean, the conditions weren't ideal, but it was still pretty fun. This is my first live, so I actually haven't had service. I've been up here for 3 days, I think. So I haven't had service this whole time. So now I'm high enough to actually have service. Yeah, how did you do? Did you finish the Idaho City, Kevin? Idaho City 100? It was pretty sweet. But anyways, this is Cascade. Yeah, engine issues and motorcycle issues were definitely a problem up there. Way too much mud. So this is Cascade right now. So, I mean, you can get up to the ridges, but oh no, you had to walk out? Holy smokes, that sucks. I thought I was gonna have to walk out. My video, at the end of my last video, the Idaho City one, you can see the sense of dread in my video. I just parked my bike and I was like, all right, I guess I'm gonna get it down to this trail and then see what happens. And then once I got it down there, it started to actually fire up. But yeah, the soil is actually pretty nice up here. It's not real technical. I have no idea what trail I'm on. This is this intersects into a four-wheeler trail. So I was trying to go up Rice Peak today, but Rice Peak was a no-go. The road was actually closed, the road that goes up there. Rice Peak goes way too high in elevation right now. I actually shouldn't have even come this far. I was kind of pushing my luck. But yeah, the ridge lines are definitely a no-go. What's going on, AR drummer? Yeah, this is my first live, so I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know if anybody would actually show up. Looks like there's 5 of you still. Yeah, it's a nice view down here, or up here, I should say. Pretty sweet. There's the valley. I can't really see it on my phone. It looks way different in person, but that's where I'm parked, down in that valley down there. It's pretty sweet up here. The streams are going like crazy. Yeah, I would love to come down to Utah. Utah would be pretty sweet. I've gone there, I've been averaging like 1 Utah trip per year. I really want to do 5 miles of hell and then just some scenic stuff. That'd be super cool. I'm sure you guys have a lot of trails there in Utah that aren't just that red rock type stuff either. I'm sure you have like a lot of tree type stuff. Tie Fork Mountain Trails. I don't think I've ever heard of that area. The most riding I've done in Utah is all like Moab area and a little bit of St. George I've done as well, but Moab is pretty sweet. I really like that slick rock. If I'm gonna travel out of state to ride, I really want the experience to be completely different than what I'm used to. So I'll try to hit stuff like slick rock or some more interesting terrain that I can't get here in Idaho. Idaho is pretty diverse, so that's really saying something if I can get terrain that isn't here, because the deserts here are pretty, they look a lot like Utah, but they're not quite there. Forest trails, quake trees, 9,000 feet. Yeah, 9,000 feet elevation, that's pretty high. That's some Idaho high kind of stuff. In fact, I don't think I've ridden much more than maybe 8,200 feet, I think is like a lot of the peaks where I'm at. From the radar dome, I don't know, man. I haven't ridden this stuff very much, so I'm not sure where the radar, whether that's even a name or, yeah, for sure, we have everything. Yeah, it's beautiful out here, that's for sure. Got some dead trees, but those grow back eventually. We had a fire run through here a while back, and this stuff is still recovering from it. Down in the valley, we have a lot of small trees, but not a lot of huge ones yet. But it's getting better. It's getting better and better here. You can see behind me the ridge line. Yeah, these snow drifts are crazy right now. Definitely don't want to ride this ridge. Kind of spooky. St. Joe State Park in Missouri. The Rockies would be awesome. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I've heard of that one either. I definitely want to hit some stuff out of state though, for sure. There's stuff in state I want to hit too though, like a lot of the North Idaho stuff I haven't really hit yet, so I definitely want to go hit up some lakes. It seems like there are just endless lakes to ride to here in Idaho, so I definitely want to do a lot of adventure riding, find some of those, even take dual sport out. Although those videos suck. I mean, as far as views and stuff, doesn't seem like too many people watch them. I like going to the lakes with enduro trails anyways, the good stuff. Spanish Fork, about 3 hours from Moab. Sweet. Yeah, I'll have to check that one out. Here's the mighty Husky Snowbank Road. Oh, Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how far. I'm pretty close to Warm Lake though. Yeah, Coeur d'Alene, Highway 12. I have ridden Coeur d'Alene, but it's only for competition and also for doing Graham Jarvis's clinic. Graham Jarvis held a clinic near Coeur d'Alene, actually in Coeur d'Alene, so that was pretty cool. But that's the Mighty Husky. It's gonna be riding Silver Mountain in a week. So I'm up here kind of trying to ride some stuff that is a little bit challenging. Haven't ran into anything so funny in the snow. Here's the main thing I wanted to test out is this clutch, Midwest Mountain Engineering clutch. Unfortunately, this isn't for my bike, so this gap between the clutch and the grip is not right. And I can't adjust it because the adjustment doesn't work for this bike. So I don't know if I'm gonna run it yet. I've got it to where it almost works right. The pull is really light. That's what I like about it the most, is that the clutch pull is super light. But at the same time, I can't be running it if it's gonna be dragging the whole time. Especially up there in Silver Mountain, your stuff working good. So I don't know. I'm kind of caught between running this and just taking it off and running stock. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if I can get it dialed enough today to run it. The tire I'm running is pretty sweet. It's IRC M5B. It's got pretty good knobs on there. I'm running a bib in the back. So should be pretty solid for Silver Mountain. I've done some miles on it, so it's kind of getting rounded off, but that's okay. I'll survive, maybe. We'll see. Silver Mountain is a beast of a race. I don't know if I'm even going to run day 2. I'll have a bunch of family with me, so I haven't really decided if I'm going to run day 2 of Silver Mountain. Are any of you guys going to be up there? Yeah, and then I've got tubeless up front. I'm running really low pressure in the front. I've got only a few pounds of pressure in here. Yeah, I'm definitely going to explore more stuff up here for sure. I haven't ridden this side of the highway for years. It looks completely different. The cool thing about this area though, there's so many hot springs. Like right from where I'm parked right now, I can just ride over to some hot springs, hang out at night or whatever. Then I can fish Warm Lake. And there's a bunch of streams down there as well. And the fishing's pretty good in those, I hear. I haven't fished them yet, but down in that valley, there's a few streams that you can catch fish out of. But at Warm Lake, there's a lodge right next to Warm Lake. And yeah, for sure, man. My email is actually in the description of all my videos. So if you shoot me an email, I'll reply to it for sure. But anyways, by Warm Lake, there's a lodge and it's open till like 9. There's actually a bar in there and that's open later, but the lodge is open till 9. So they serve up some really good food. And out here, you can just trail ride all day long. Endless trail riding opportunities out here on this side of the highway and the other side of the highway. And that South Fork of the Salmon River Trail is actually on the other side of the highway down there. And there's so many technical, gnarly trails on that side. But you can ride all that stuff and then hit the roads or hit some back roads, come over to this lodge and have a burger. That's the best feeling in the world, to get done with all those trails and then just eat a nice fresh burger that you don't have to make. It's pretty awesome. Got my camera with me. I'm doing a little bit of filming, but I got people with me that aren't riding, so I'm trying to keep my riding a little bit to a minimum. Well, not to a minimum, but you know, not too much. For those of you who missed it, I dropped my bike just now, just trying to park it, so I hope I didn't dent anything or break anything. I got my foot peg all jammed with mud. That's okay though, it's tough. Yeah, it's hard enduro ready for next week. So none of you guys are gonna be up in Silver Mountain, is that what I'm hearing? Do I ever get tired of riding? No. It's never gonna happen, man. I'm never gonna get tired of riding. The thing with riding, the people who get tired of riding, they never leave the desert. It seems like, and that happened for me when I was first starting out too. Like, yeah, I didn't think so either. I think that most people who get tired of it, they just start out in the desert, they don't leave, and that's the end of it. They just get all that dust and heat, and especially in the summertime, the desert just sucks. So the more you can develop and get to exploring, the better, because the exploration, the opportunity for exploration here in Idaho, or probably just about anywhere, is almost endless. I mean, it's a new experience every time I go out to ride, so I love it. Like this trail right here, I don't think I've ever hit this trail. I don't even know how I got here, to be honest. I was on a four-wheeler trail and just ended up intersecting with this one. That's how I got here. But as far as trailheads on this side of the highway, I don't really know a lot of it. I don't know a lot of the trails around here. For those of you who just joined the live, this is as far as I made it right here. I almost went off this snow cliff. I'm a little bit worried this entire thing is gonna fall off. I'm gonna die in an avalanche on live, a YouTube live, so I'm gonna get away from it now. So where are your guys' favorite places to ride right now? Are you guys getting pretty high in elevation yet? Yeah, there's a lot of opportunity for fishing and hiking and mountain biking. There's trails for everybody up here. It's pretty sweet. I was just showing everybody my setup. I've got the new rear tire on there. I just changed my transmission oil. And I like to run these goggles now. These are the Blur Optics. These are the magnetic lens. They have really good peripheral vision, so it's a frameless design. They work pretty well. Ever since I have been using these, I just haven't had any issues with vision, so been pretty nice. I think it's pretty much ready for some hard enduro. I don't know. I've done all I can to it. We'll see. Like I said, I'm kind of contemplating just not running on day 2, but it's only a week away, and this is pretty snowy too. So the hard enduro is way up there in Kellog, Idaho, and I can't see how this could be less snowy than up there. So it seems like Kellog is going to be brutal. I mean, I'm assuming they would have canceled it by now if it was covered in snow, but I think it's pretty high elevation. All right, guys, I've gone like 18 minutes. Jeez, seems like I went like 5 minutes. That's crazy. This is the only place where I have service. The only place I can get to that has service, I should say. Yeah, Kevin, Silver Mountain's a bike breaker for sure, dude. It's a person breaker too. I didn't break, but I was severely beaten. Yeah, too much snow for sure, Casey. Idaho City is good, and like you say, Blacks Creek. I didn't realize it was going to be so snowed in up here. The drive up here is actually pretty good, but it kind of sucks because I was wanting to do a lot of riding to really get used to the bike, but so far I've been staying kind of low in elevation and not doing too much riding. But I'm doing lots of fishing and a lot of hot springs. Yeah, 8th Street's actually pretty sweet for being so close to Boise. Missouri. Yeah, I didn't realize you were you're over in Missouri. That's crazy. 90s. Well, down in the valley here, I think it's 80s. So, yeah, where I live, it's been in the 80s. I live in New Plymouth, Idaho. Yeah, buddy. All right, I've been walking around up here for 20 minutes now. So I'm gonna peace out and head back to my camp. I'll catch you guys on the next one. I think I'll be uploading the video here in a couple days. Like I said, I haven't made too much video just because I haven't been riding like crazy, but yeah. Yeah, you too, man. See you guys.